Siblings have given up on standing altogether. They just lie there, their legs unable to handle what science has done to their bodies. Eating is pretty much your full-time job now. The workers keep the food coming, and you keep growing. But you notice something strange. Some of the bigger pigs, the ones who grew the fastest, are starting to have real problems. Their legs shake when they stand, their breathing sounds like they've just run a marathon, and their hearts seem to be racing all the time. Looking at them is like seeing your future, and it's not exactly promising. After 6 months of constant growing, you and your siblings have been moved to new cages. You weigh more than 60 kilos now. Pretty impressive for someone who started life smaller than a house cat. The good news? More space in these new pens. The bad news? You're separated from your mother, probably forever. At least you're with some of your siblings and other pigs your size, about 10 to a pen. But it's not exactly a luxury apartment. Although, after those cramped early cages, it feels almost roomy. That's when you start noticing things about yourself and the others. Being smart in a factory farm turns out to be more curse than blessing. Pigs are supposed to be as clever as dogs. We can solve puzzles, remember faces, even learn tricks. But here, all that intelligence is trapped in a concrete box. The boredom starts doing strange things to everyone's minds. Your neighborhood Tom spends hours just pressing his nose against the wall. Another pig has taken up barb biting as a hobby. Her own version of stress eating, minus the actual eating. You try to stay sane by watching the workers go back and forth, but even you've started some weird habits. By the time you hit 100 kilos, the workers start eyeing you differently. You're almost ready, they say. Ready for what? Looking at the empty pens when your heavier penmates used to be, you're starting to get an idea, and it's not exactly comforting. The day starts different. The workers come earlier than usual, and they're pushing everyone towards the exit. For the first time in your life, you're going to see the outside world. Plot twist, it's not for a vacation. They herd you onto this massive truck, pushing and shoving until you're packed in like sardines. Some pigs are screaming, others have gone eerily quiet. You try to distract yourself by looking through tiny air holes. Your first and last glimpse of the world beyond factory walls. Trees, buildings, sky. All these things you never knew existed blur past. Finally, the truck stops. You're herded into a new building. Definitely not the spa day some of us were hoping for. The air smells different here, like someone went overboard with metal-scented air freshener. Your 6-month speedrun from Piglet to market weight is coming to an end. Turns out, being a unit of production means your story has a preset word count. At least you got to see trees and sky through those air holes. Some of your siblings never even got that much of a world tour. As the line moves forward, you can't help but wonder if, in another life, you might have lived to see what pigs are really capable of. But in this one, you were just another number in the system, from start to finish.